To the Art of Relating, and I'm JD.
And I'm Reggie.
And we have another guest for you today. You don't want to miss it. Listen, are you having any legal problems, financial problems? We've got just the right one for you today, don't we?
That's right. We got a fabulous guest here, very intelligent and knowledgeable person, Mr. Daniel Streeter. How you doing today?
I'm doing incredible. You, sir?
Hey, and I have to mention it, and our viewers gonna know it anyway. JD said you sound like Denzel Washington, so we got that part out of the way.
Yeah, because his voice was taking me to another level. I was like, oh, wait a minute, what? Okay.
Well, tell us how a person sign up for Legal Shield.
Well, actually, they can actually enroll with Legal Shield. They can actually do it with a paper application, or we have a website that they can go to, which is www.getlegalshieldonline.com, and get enrolled and get protected with the company.
Okay. Now, how long does this take?
It doesn't take maybe about 3-4 minutes to actually get started. The company been in business since 1972, and actually I'm enrolling individuals every month, but it only takes maybe a few minutes to actually get started and get protected with it.
So with Legal Shield, now what y'all handle all type of cases.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the most common cases you hear? Is it one more than the other? I know I have a coworker that's a member of Legal Shield, mm-hmm. and he talks very highly of it. Right. So what? Tell us a little bit about what you do, how you do what you do.
Okay. Well, look, your first question was how most frequent. Basically anything. People don't deem a lot of things as legal issues because mm-hmm. they check their pocketbooks before they check their rights. And so, even comes down to, most people don't have attorneys in place because it costs too much. It's $300 an hour most of the time. And so when it comes down to, getting contracts and having contracts looked at, most people won't fax in a contract to an attorney because it would cost too much. Okay. Where you get unlimited consultation, contract reviews. Foreclosures is going on a lot now. People don't know what's their rights. They calling about that, getting evicted, getting laid off, don't know what's their rights about that. Any type of thing. It's not just with bank robbery, drug slapping, kidnapping, murder, bank robbery. It's with anything that's deemed as a legal issue.
So y'all basically,
go ahead.
Y'all basically cover a whole gamut mm-hmm. of legal issues. I want you to tell everybody your name, how to get in contact with you, and we're going to have you back again so we can go and do a lot more in detail about everything you do and the advantages of having you aboard.
Because they want to know, why would we want Legal Shield?
Yes.
Absolutely. Basically, it's a lot of people walking around with just like their check engine light on their car, they're walking around with that now on their lives because they know something is wrong, they just don't know who to contact to help fix that. Okay. And that's what Legal Shield is doing. So you can actually contact me by calling me direct, which is 678-760-8408, or you can actually go to my website, which is, once again, www.getlegalshieldonline.com, and you can actually get some more additional information as well. Or our company is actually looking for associates right now. I'm actually one of the top recruiters here in Georgia. Okay. And you can go to www.businessprofessionalsneeded.com. I'm actually retired 6 years ago, so somebody hired me, now they'll fire me. But I'm looking forward to working with anyone that needs the help.
Oh, that's fantastic. So we definitely got to have him back on Legal Shields. You've got to have him back because you need to be legal out there. You need some things going on, right?
That's right.
But we'll be right back after this. So don't go away. And don't touch that dial.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Rimka of Brain and Body Solutions of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the founder of a holistic wellness practice that creates a healing playground of fun brain therapies, joyful nutrition, and relaxing chiropractic care for the entire family. We focus on hard-to-treat conditions such as autism, ADHD, anxiety, depression, as well as peak performance and life enhancement. For more information, if you're looking for hope for yourself or for others, please go to our website at www.brainandbodysolutions.com. Thank you.
Roses like you've never seen before. A personalized touch, the new way of expression. We print logos, images, signatures, and messages directly on line flowers. Yes, live flowers. You understand that? Live flowers. Order today online. www.apersonalizedtouch.com.
With Kelly Infinity and Mitsubishi, you get the dealer you can trust with over 70 years experience. If luxury and performance fits your taste, check out our roomy FX35 or QX56. After you join the Kelly Car family, we're here with the Kelly Car Service Center, featuring factory certified technicians for all our cars. We're conveniently located on Chapman Road, first dealership on the right on Auto Road. Look us up at kellycars.com. Chattanooga, Tennessee is not that far.
We have another guest with us that, she's just a wealth of knowledge. And I'm going to let you introduce.
Yes, it's someone we met recently, very energetic person, Miss Jane Ann Covington. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
We're going to jump right in and get to some questions. What's the difference between being hypnotized and hypnotherapy?
Ooh, sweet.
Well, hypnosis is what I
Hypnosis,
call
okay.
straight suggestion, and hypnotherapy is more interactive, where we get down to the root causes of things, of issues, of patterns, and begin to correct them at the subconscious level.
Okay.
Because just straight suggestion doesn't always cut it, you know?
Okay.
Telling yourself not to do something.
Let me ask you.
Doesn't work all the time.
Exactly.
Well, it don't work with you, that's for sure.
Oh, that'll be another segment on the art of relating.
Okay, but can we hypnotize ourselves?
Actually, we're already hypnotized. I know that sounds strange for most people. Everybody is hypnotized. Aren't we all programmed from society, childhood, our environment? Aren't we?
Right.
I mean, if you'd been born in the middle of Egypt in the 16th century, you'd have a different orientation to life, right?
Right.
So because you were born in your family, in your culture, at this time in history, that contributed a lot to who we are. So we were pre-programmed actually starting from in the womb,
Okay.
which may surprise a lot of people.
Well, I was going to ask you, I know you've been doing this since 1975. Do you see a change in mentalities of the people that you're talking to now compared to when you first started to now, where issues are a lot different than they were then?
Actually, the issues weren't any different, but people's attitudes sure have changed about hypnosis. Okay, some 38 years ago when I started, whenever that was, people, when they found out that I was a hypnotherapist, would look at me as if I had 3 heads, or they would be afraid to look at me because they would think that if they looked in my eyes, I could somehow take over them and hypnotize them. And I remember a funny experience on the plane. I used to live in Hawaii, and I was sitting across the aisle from a lady, and we started talking, and she asked me what I did for a living, and once I told her I was a hypnotherapist, the lady never looked at me the rest of the time.
I believe it.
But the truth is that I really can't hypnotize anyone unless they allow me to, because all hypnosis
See, that falls in with him.
Yeah, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis.
Okay.
That kind of falls in with you because Reggie says nobody can do that to him because he's got that type of mindset that if he don't want you to do it, he's the king of Burger King. It has to be his way. So, you understand? So
Touche, huh?
you know what I mean? So,
I'm getting it.
yeah, but I like it. I like the fact that, but your style is a lot different because you do a lot more teaching and training, and then you're traveling all over the globe. You know, it's just you're just relaxed. People will just kind of get, kind of magnetize themselves to you.
Well, I don't know about that. I appreciate Google, that's for sure. But I would say that ever since I was a little child, I valued, from not having it myself, the importance of having someone help you, because I did not have that benefit as a child. I was pretty much on my own. And when I was 5 years old, JD, you know how kids are out in the yard playing? They say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And
Right.
so, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an Indian chief or whatever. And when it got to me, I said, I would like to help people succeed. And the kids went, huh? And that was very significant to me, although it didn't mean anything to them.
Right, right.
I was asking you about how times have changed between 75 and now. Finish giving us that answer you was talking about.
Well, now when people hear I'm a hypnotherapist, they're almost immediately interested and intrigued by it. I used to say what I did for a living was educate people about what hypnosis is, because people have been watching TV and movies their whole life, and they had a gross misconception about what it was, that it had to do with controlling people or making people act like a chicken or doing weird things. But that's really not hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is really about helping people help themselves. And so since it's been studied, since it's more in the public, more movie stars are using it, more professionals are using it. I work with college presidents, corporate people, as well as business people and all kinds of people, that they're really wanting a fast, effective way to evolve and transform themselves. So it's become much more accepted and a good thing, for sure.
I know, JD, you had a question you wanted to answer.
Well, one of the things was actually your practice is really fascinating, because you're dealing with the brain.
Yes.
That's always been very fascinating to me. That's probably maybe one of my callings that I probably should have gone into. It's just, I can't, the energy and the size and the weight and, and how it works and the depth of it. It's just fascinating. And when we came in your office, you had the butterflies and all of that, but there's part of your training and your teaching, if I'm correct, that teaches us about the brain and how all that relates to the holistic part of and the well-being, and how you can help the person that's going through maybe trauma or going through a lot of different things, and telling them how to retrain, in other words, their thought pattern. Tell the viewers some of the other things that go along with what you do.
Would it be okay with you if I actually cleaned up a misunderstanding about the brain?
Yeah. First
First of all, most of us think or have been told that we only use about 10% of our brain. Have you ever heard that before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, that came from somebody asking, that came from someone asking Einstein, let me try that again. That came from someone asking Einstein, how much brain do we use in any given moment? And he just off the cuff said, 10%.
Right.
There was absolutely no research at that time done on that. It turns out that at best, I don't care how smart you are, how creative, how clever you are, we're only using maybe 3 to 4, maybe 5% of our brain in any given moment. Our brain is extremely vast. In fact, we have more neurons in our brain than there are cells in this, than there are stars in the sky. So, but it also, we're discovering that where is memory? We don't even know where memory is. They've never found out where memory is. And now they're actually discovering that thought and things that are going on is actually non-local, meaning it's not necessarily in our brain. It's outside of our brain, in essence, in the universe, and we tap into it.
Tell everyone your website and how to get in touch with you.
My website is Develop Mastery, that's DEVELOP, Mastery, MASTERY.com. And there are lots of articles on there that I've written, and there's research findings on there, and lots of explanations. And people are, welcome to go on there and find out some of the areas that we work in.
Okay. There's so much we still have left. I want to ask you a lot about how you
but when
actually
she
got
comes-
started. So we're going to make sure we have a show where you just continue to come back and
That's right.
continue to educate our viewers about
bring your boy.
the brain. And we're going to have everything for them to learn, everything that you can give them. But we're so glad you came and visited us here on the JD and Reggie show. And
Thank
JD,
We got to have you back. We just got to have you back. We're going to have
My
it back.
pleasure.
We'll be right back right after this.
With Kelly Infinity and Mitsubishi, you get the dealer you can trust with over 70 years experience. If luxury and performance fits your taste, check out our roomy FX35 or QX56. After you join the Kelly Car family, we're here with the Kelly Car Service Center, featuring factory certified technicians for all our cars. We're conveniently located on Chapman Road, first dealership on the right on Auto Road. Look us up at kellycars.com. Chattanooga, Tennessee is not that far.
Saks Thrifts and Antiques. Items starting just for 10 cents all the way to $10,000. Not only can you find some decent threads for your body, oh, they've got it all. Full figure women, you need to go there. And things for children, all kinds of accessories.
Oh yeah, they have personal items for your home throughout the entire store. They have power tools, electronics, appliances, dishwashers, dryers, and refrigerators, sports and exercise equipment. And again, they have over 45,000 feet of carpet space just for you to explore. Again, they're located at 3455 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, Duluth.
Hello, I'm Jane Ann Covington. I am a certified hypnotherapist helping people like you take control of their life since 1975. Are you anxious, fearful, a worrier, stressed out? Is your health and happiness in jeopardy due to bad habits? Would you like to stop smoking without negative side effects? Would you like to find inner peace? Are you holding yourself back from what you'd hoped life had in store for you? Please visit my website for a complete list of services. I've worked with thousands of people of all ages helping them succeed. Find out how you can find freedom from what's been holding you back, and I'm here to help you get the care you need. Start with your free consultation with me today.
Family owned East West Jewelry. We're a boutique style jeweler that offers custom jewelry, fine watches. Need trophies? We have them too. East West Jewelers, located at 3005 Peachtree Road, 404-869-9935. East West Jewelers. Come check us out.
we're back. We have a very special guest here with us today, Juelz Mitchell. How you doing today, Juelz?
I'm doing fantastic.
Juelz is like a big brother, someone I had looked up to, still look up to, in a time, and I needed someone to be there for me. Juelz, tell us about what you're doing. Tell us about Covington Community, and tell us about all the things you're doing now.
I'm a program director for Covington Community Incorporated. It's a life stabilization program for homeless addicts looking to recover. This is our 22nd year in existence now.
Cool.
We're just trying to change lives. We're actually merchants of hope is what I like to call it. We're selling hope for people to try to get their lives back in order.
You know, our show is the art of relating, but I know from my time there at Covington, you know, you give everyone that hard love, that love they need, that they really don't want, but they need it. But you actually teach a lot of us, and continue to teach a lot of people, how to relate and not so much with people outside, but just themselves. And I think that's a big thing that I learned there, that, you know, you always stay on top of them, you know, be true to thyself. And what are the things, some of the things going on now that's a little different than they were some years ago?
I think one of the biggest challenges that we're facing now, well, there's several. If you're talking about trying to help someone put their life back in order, if they've been out in the street and they've been homeless for a long time, we're finding out that you have these co-occurring disorders now. There's a lot of mental health issues related with substance abuse also. And of course you have the criminal background. It's even harder to get, once a person gets clean, get their life in order, they have a whole lot of wreckage, as we would call, of their past.
Yeah.
So with a lot of the new laws that have come into place since '01 especially, it's harder for us to find employment for some of these clients. And then again, you still have these clients with these mental health issues, so that also creates a barrier towards employment and life for these guys to get their life back in order. So those are some of the challenges that we're facing now.
Okay.
Getting somebody off of drugs is very easy.
Right.
You know, giving them the will to stay off of drugs is the hard part.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and if they hit these brick walls, you know, you have all these barriers, like to employment and different things like that in life, or trying to get the right medical care. Sometimes they feel they have no other alternatives to go back to using again.
Well, Juelz, I want you to give everyone a website or some information to get in touch with you. I know this touches everyone's family here in Atlanta and over this country.
Yeah,
So give
all
them the
over.
information they need to pull up on your
Sure.
website.
You can find us at www.covenantatlanta.org, and also like us on Facebook. Social media now. You can find us on Facebook at covenantatlanta.org.
Okay, there's a number, hotline.
My direct line is 404-267-4285, and the main number is 404-881-4660.
Okay.
We've got to have you back because you're a wealth of knowledge, and it's so much that you've done for the community. And guys, you got to make sure that you get in touch with Mr. Man, the Jewel. I like to call him the Jewel because, as Regge stated, that they are very close together, and he was there for you when you really needed some help. So, and I know there's some of you out there that really need that same support and that type of comfort. You need to give him a call, because one call from him, you're going to win. You'll be all right. So on that note, we want you to stay tuned. Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
Hello, I'm Jane Ann Covington. I am a certified hypnotherapist helping people like you take control of their life since 1975. Are you anxious, fearful, a worrier, stressed out? Is your health and happiness in jeopardy due to bad habits? Would you like to stop smoking without negative side effects? Would you like to find inner peace? Are you holding yourself back from what you'd hoped life had in store for you? Please visit my website for a complete list of services. I've worked with thousands of people of all ages helping them succeed. Find out how you can find freedom from what's been holding you back, and I'm here to help you get the care you need. Start with your free consultation with me today.
Saks Thrifts and Antiques. Items starting just for 10 cents all the way to $10,000. Not only can you find some decent threads for your body, they've got it all. Full figure women, you need to go there. And things for children, all kinds of accessories.
Oh yeah, they have personal items for your home throughout the entire store. They have power tools, electronics, appliances, dishwashers, dryers, and refrigerators, sports and exercise equipment. And again, they have over 45,000 feet of carpet space just for you to explore. Again, they're located at 3455 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, Duluth.
Family owned East West Jewelry. We're a boutique style jeweler that offers custom jewelry, fine watches. Need trophies? We have them too. East West Jewelers, located at 3005 Peachtree Road, 404-869-9935. East West Jewelers. Come check us out.
All right, we're back.
Back again.
We
Back
got
again.
a very special lady here with us today.
That's right.
Miss Megan Lebon. How you doing today?
Dr. Megan
I'm
Lebon.
doing well, thank you. How are you all?
We're doing great.
What made you get into the wellness part of medicine?
Well, I'd actually always wanted to be a physician. I got into naturopathic medicine through a personal illness, and it was really just in analyzing all the different manners of treatment. It just seemed the more holistic, really looking for the underlying cause and helping the body to restore health as it's able to do without causing a lot of secondary side effects. And so once I was able to see how all of that can come together again in more of a holistic manner, I was sold.
Okay.
Ooh,
So you
that's cool.
see a big advantage to traditional type medicines and treatments to what you're doing now?
I would say yes, traditional medicine does have advantages. Particularly, it's more geared towards acute situations or traumas, that kind of thing. And where naturopathic medicine, where we really shine, is chronic illness, things like diabetes, high blood pressure, again, illnesses that go on over time and really
Right.
debilitate the body.
Okay.
And then in your practice, you're able to actually go a little deeper, finding out what caused it, what was the
Exactly.
root of it. And then that's when you come in and you guys go in another manner, the holistic wellness, mind, body, spirit, and soul, and find out what is going on within them that they're not talking about.
Exactly.
To see what they're holding in. Because a lot of times, you know, Reggie, you can hold in a lot of things,
Yes.
and that triggers it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, definitely we incorporate our 6 principles into our care. So that's the most important thing for us. One, that the body does have the ability to restore health. And then when the body has gotten overwhelmed, though, and long-term illness has set in, then we go and look at for all the underlying cause or causes of the illness and strive to remove them if possible, then giving the body what it needs, vitamins, minerals, etc. Or if it's, again, more mental, emotional, again, working on the mental, emotional aspect, it's physical, etc. Giving the body what it needs, treating the person as a whole, mind, body, and spirit, so not separating organs and that kind of thing, because the body works together as a consortium.
Yeah, it does.
And at the same time, the person is learning about health laws, nature's health laws, and so that they can help prevent. So those are basically our 6 principles, and so we use those 6 principles and apply them individually to each person.
That sounds like a class, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does.
That means
I
means
mean, we're
we've
gonna
got
have to have you
back.
back. That's right. But Doc, I want you to tell everyone how to get in touch with you, your telephone number, your website, so they can find out more about you.
Oh, yes. Well, my website is www.healthorganizers.net. The telephone is 678-538-6700. Our email is healthorganizers@healthorganizers.net. Is that enough, health organizers? Yes. We work with you to tidy up your health naturally.
Okay.
That's a good
Hence the
thing.
name.
Sounds good.
Does.
Maybe I need to even come over there.
Indeed. Most welcome. It would be an honor.
Oh yeah.
We'll be glad to have
Well,
you.
we're definitely gonna have you back so we can get more information out of you for our viewers, and we're gonna look forward to that, and we're gonna make sure we make
Right.
that happen.
Have a great one.